Hello and welcome to another bite-sized training session through Computer Support Training. My name's Simon, and today in this session we're going to be looking at how we can use useful shortcuts within Microsoft Word. Now I'm going to be using Microsoft Word 2013, however the shortcuts that we use today will be available in Microsoft Office 2010, 2007 and also 2003. So what we have in front of us is a document from which imagine you've been tasked with reviewing and editing, and we want to perform these as quickly and as efficiently as possible. First area we'll look at is some highlighting. Now in order to be able to highlight, as we learned first of all when we do use Microsoft Word, the quickest way at the moment is probably to highlight and click and drag in a diagonal fashion. However, there are lots of different ways which may prove efficient and different in the way you perform this. For example, another way to highlight would be to put your mouse in the margin and then highlight down. The issue with this though is if you can see you're highlighting the entire line within the sentence, and if that's what you want, that's fine. However, what you can do as a different way of selection within Microsoft Word is to hold the Alt button down, which allows you to highlight in a rectangular selection as opposed to highlighting the entire line. So there I'm only highlighting these individual letters and words, and if I make a simple change, for example font color, then you can see I've only highlighted that individual selection within my paragraph itself. So just simply holding the Alt button changes the way in which you highlight any text. Very useful if you're working with tables or any other means which means you have a specific area in which to highlight. The next thing we can look at is if you make changes within a document, you want to be able to find those and select them quickly. So what I'm going to do is go through my documents. I'm just going to make a simple change involving highlighting some text and making it bold. So I'll choose that one. And I'll turn this into bold as well, and also this sentence here. Now there are other tools available such as track changes which can assist you in this. However, if you're just more interested in viewing or highlighting or even just jumping to that particular area, then at this stage what I can press is I can hold the Shift button down and then choose F5. Now what that's doing, as you can see there, that's just taking me to the first selection which I chose bold. Press it again, there's the second one, and I can choose, and then eventually takes me back to where I began at the start of it. So Shift and F5 can take you directly to where you have performed some changes. It's just another way of being able to find and locate any additions or amendments to a document which you have done recently. Now one issue that may occur sometimes is if you leave caps lock switched on and you're writing a sentence, that may cause an issue because you're worried you might have to type it again. To give you an example, if I switch on caps lock, and if I start typing a sentence which is wrong, so I can type in, this is a wrongly entered piece of text or area of text. Instead of me actually having to now retype that again and delete it, which would be a very lengthy process, instead if I highlight the text, and in the homeroom bar at the top I have an option called change case. Now this is exactly what this situation was built for, where I can choose change case and sentence case, which then changes it directly from uppercase to lowercase. Now there is a shortcut to perform this. If you don't fancy going to the homeroom bar, that is fine. You can actually hold the Shift button and press F3, which if I keep pressing it you can see it's changing and using the tools within that change case option. So we have uppercase, we have lowercase, and we have what's called title case as well. Title case being where you can see the first letter of each word is capitalized. So you could use that for section headings or main areas of reports, should you need to. Now when you decide to copy and paste from another source, it could be the internet or it could be from another Word document, one of the issues that can arise from that is formatting from the original source. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy some text from a website. This is our Define Tomorrow website where you can find this particular blog as well as any other blogs as well, which we actually added. If I highlight some text at this stage and just take a copy of it, and I will simply paste it underneath here. Now you can see that the text is actually different in terms of font style and also size and color at this point. But if I wanted to remove all formatting from the source and keep it in the same formatting as the original document, then you can highlight the text in any way you like. And at this point, if you hold the Control button and then press spacebar, that removes all formatting from the original source and keeps it and maintains the formatting of the original. So that was in Arial, I believe, and now it is in Calibri, which is the same source formatting as the now document which I pasted. So you can perform this with any text that you're pasting into Word, and it will remain, as soon as you do Control Space, it will take it to the same formatting as the document you placed in. Now the last shortcut we're going to look at is if you needed some empty random text to be able to be in your document, just in case you wanted to try some formatting for the first time and you wanted a simple area in which to apply some test formatting. At any stage within your document to put some sample text in, you can actually type the equal symbol and then the word rand, as in random, open brackets. And if I wanted, for example, 4 paragraphs, at this stage I can put the number 4 and then a comma, and if I want to only be for 3 lines, I can then do number 3. Close the brackets, and as soon as I press enter, there we go, there's 4 paragraphs, all with 3 lines of information, or 3 sentences of information. You can see the second one there. But that allows you then to just use this as a simple place. So I could do equals rand, open brackets, if I wanted 6 paragraphs, 6, comma, 4, close brackets, press enter, and there I've got now 6 and 4. So some very useful shortcuts to work with in Microsoft Word, and depending on whatever it is you want to do, you can apply these to your documents. Now just so you don't have to write these down and replay the video every single time if you wish to, these shortcuts I can now display on the screen, where we can see, just as a recap, to hold the Alt button down and drag your mouse performs the separate areas of highlighting as a rectangular select. Shift and F5 allows you to jump to the areas you've recently edited. Holding Shift and F3 allows you to change the case of your highlighted text. And Control Space allows you to remove all formatting of text if you've copied and pasted it, or if you just want to remove all formatting from general text. And finally, to set some random text to work with, it's just simply equals rand, open brackets, and then you type the number of paragraphs you want, and then the number of lines per paragraph that you'd like to include in there. Thank you very much for watching, and remember to visit our website www.definetomorrow.co.uk and also our main website www.computerworld.co.uk. Thank you very much.